Hello survivors, welcome to another I Am Legion Stand Survivors video. Today we are going to be playing a very fortunate and lucky build. It is with the fortune cat who exceeds off of wealth. We are going to be using that to get well ahead of the curve and see where we can go from there. Also, if you can see, the only really things that we need are to destroy gold chests and raw ore, and we also only need to get the vampire's life drain. I don't know, I'm just struggling with that one, but anyway, let's get straight into it, and we'll play on the hardest difficulty ×2. And oh, the first thing we get is even more gold growth. Now the thing is, gold growth and the ore, we don't want to re-roll so early, so we are going to take the gold growth because it's going to help us early anyway. But by the time we even level up again, like I was saying, we automatically get more gold and the next room. Now again, we're going to go for the gold growth. It kind of just goes with the whole thematic of the build or the run, and we're going to go and grab ourselves the One Punch Man, the Tycoon, as well as the Robot. Now robots are actually really good in the early game, especially for clearing out rooms and getting all of your materials. Now I know even for myself, we don't like Robot too much because, well, Robot doesn't really do too much damage, and that's what we're looking for when we play this game, is damage. But you'll see Robot does come in handy quite a lot. Now I do take pigs because they are going to get us a lot of stats for our character for free over time, so it just makes sense, you know, why suffer and not get stats when you can get them for free all the time. It's the same as getting some growth on items or whatever the case is. But here's the next door, wide open. We'll get the ore growth, it's fine, it's not the end of the world. But in the beginning, I don't want to spend too much time re-rolling and looking for specific things. If we're lucky and we get certain things, that's fine. Otherwise we need to just wait, because once we get the purples and the oranges and things like that, that's when I want to use my re-rolls. Okay, attack speed over there is actually pretty good, but we're going to be looking for magic power. If we want the fortune cat to do a lot of damage, then we'll go both physical and magical. But because we aren't doing that just yet, that's coming in the future, do stay tuned for that. We are only looking for magical because majority of the characters that we're going to be playing, like the Tycoon as well as the Robot, are going to be magical. Also, by the way, we're going to be running 3 of one of the purples, so stick around for that. Okay, we need one more engineer, and then we need a lot of these guys. Just make them 2 stars. We can make you, doesn't actually matter, make you anything. And there we go. We're going to get a pig because we want to make a 3-star pig and a 2-star pig while we wait. Might as well just get as many stats as possible. Since the game's giving us so many piggy wiggies, we might as well use them. Alright, and you can see we've already opened up 4 doors and time is just flying. We're going to open up a 5th door very soon. Every time we level up, we get a whack ton of gold. Every couple of kills, we get a whack ton of gold. This is just gold everywhere. Okay, we do need that, so we're gonna wait. We actually get another one right here, which gives us the evolution, which also now gives us the gold drop, chest spawn speed, and the gold growth. So even more gold everywhere just because of having 3 blue stands. Okay, we don't really, nothing's looking like it has any special attributes, unfortunately. We can open up the next door, which will be right here, and we got HP growth. That's perfect as well. Just grab this a couple of times. Again, nothing over here is screaming use me. We can get rid of physical. And we're already using magical. We can get rid of physical. There's no need for it. Now using this build does make it very possible to re-roll reds like crazy, just to get those perfect magical reds this time. For a change, we will have the currency to re-roll them. We don't have to get rid of them and swap them over and things like that. Okay, another pig, so we can make the one a 3-star. Keeping our eyes out for them. We do need more of you guys. We're going to need 2 of you. And one more pig to make 2 3-stars while we wait. Okay, let's go open everything over here. I don't know if we're going to have the damage to defeat the Phoenix, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is the amount of gold that we're going to be getting. Anyway, I think our stats are going to be pretty high, so we shouldn't really run into any issues. Okay, we already got another one. That means we're going to get one punch very, very early. It's a little bit earlier than I thought I'd get it, to be honest. I wasn't expecting one punch master to be this quick. I was expecting to get robot first. But here we go. We can get the 80 magical power, and then we're going to get the... I think getting magic penetration is going to be better than the crit chance, to be honest. But it all depends on items, and because we don't really have any items right now, the penetration just sounds better on paper to me. Okay, what are we missing? I thought we don't have him yet. Oh, okay, that's why. Ah, a bit of a boo-boo over there. So we need more gold guys before we can get anything going. Alright, let's see what we got. We got gold growth, we got ore growth. We've got another green that we can get rid of. We've got physical attack, which we don't need. Gold growth, we'll just grab it for now. We don't really need it. Ore growth is also, it's pretty okay to get. It is armor and HP regen. We'll just keep it as is. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. And now we've got so many rooms open. We can do so many things with it. There's more office workers. We're actually going to grab ourselves the... Oh, you see, now we've got a bit of a problem. We can get both the tycoon and him. We still need more office workers. We still need more money. We're going to wait for more. We're going to need another financial advisor to get ourselves the tycoon. We're not going to worry about the tycoon just yet. Getting the damage is better than getting the money. For now, we already get so much money, as you can see, that it doesn't actually matter. Get that. We got gold drop over there. We get the magic power over here. And then we've got physical with HP growth, which we can grab. And I guess we can grab the armor and max HP over there with gold growth. Don't need the pickup range over there yet either, still. Okay, we do have enough gold to open up another door, but we do want to just make one punch master first. And then we're still going to grab even more people. We can actually even put up... See, we can't... I was going to say we can put up the blacksmith, but we don't have space for him. Alright, office worker. I'm just going to re-roll twice, hoping to get him, but we didn't. And now we get ore. I think we'll take it once. I don't think we actually need it that much, but heck. What the heck? Just use it. So now one punch master we don't actually need for the damage, although he is going to be doing most of the majority of the damage besides for the fortune cat. However, we're not using him per se for that. We're just using him for the trait mastery so that we get the extra gold and stats from the fortune cats. We get the damage boost and the boss damage boost as well. But other than that, we're not really using him for anything else. We do get the financial advisor, so now we get the 45% damage boost as well. And then we're still looking to get ourselves the robot. And we should be able to get it very soon. What do we need? We've got him. We just need another engineer, which is one office worker and one fire elemental. Hopefully the next shop will just have both of them, so we don't have to worry about it. Neither of them. There's a fire elemental. There's the office worker. Got to make sure we have enough souls now before we use this next altar. And then that's 3 purples before the first boss even spawns, which is pretty insane if you ask me. Okay, that can go there. This one is gold growth. It's the same thing pretty much. This is magic power. This is ore drop rate. We're not really getting anything that I would like. I would have liked magic damage on a kill or whatever the case is. But we haven't been receiving any of those. Let's see if we can get any over here. We got the gold growth, which I think is a bit late for now. Let's re-roll that. We can go for the magic power and magic pen again. I think we need... Okay, that should be enough. We do get the stone golem spawning, but I think we've got enough now to build up the robot. So there we go, we got triple. We do want another tycoon again. So now we're going to get another 2 tycoons going on in the build. And I know it sounds a bit silly and kind of wasteful. It kind of is, but the whole point here is to have fun and to mess around and to just play the game. So that's exactly what we're doing. And that's why we have One Punch Man, so he can do all the damage. And we just need to collect all the gold in the world. And the other reason for it is the tycoon actually stacks. He stacks stats, and being able to do that without you know, worrying about anything else but your gold is actually pretty cool. We could go for Zubaji and the other stackers as well, but why would we do that? We can try, see how quickly we're able to get them. We'll keep getting pigs as well along the way. But let's see what happens. How quickly are we able to get Zubaji to start stacking it? Because it's a bit late to do that now. Lots of money. Just look at how quickly our money grows. And remember, we just opened a door, so this is after opening the door. We already got a whole lot going for us. Okay, there's still another Piggy Wiggy over there. We can actually just go use this one to buy him. And we got the blacksmith over there. Alright, so here we go. We can open up another door. And we get the magic power with crit rate as well as crit damage. And this is where the power of the fortune cut comes in, because these doors, obviously opening them up can become very, very profitable or make you very, very strong. You can see we get a lot of ore drops as well. We're already on red items, so we don't even need to worry about that. There's another red item, even more gold growth coming from them. Gold drop rate. Let's see, this is magical power. I don't think we need the chest piece. So we're on 75 crit rate with a lot of crit damage, or pretty decent amount of crit damage, I should say. And I think we're in a very good spot. Don't have a lot of him just yet. No Zubaji just yet either. But here we go, we're starting to get there. We should just be able to get the beauties, and we should get everything else going. There's one of them. I think the hardest part about Zubaji is getting the beauties. Sometimes they are extremely elusive as an option. Financial advisors, pigs, and blacksmiths are sometimes very easy to get. I guess it's RNG though, because there are times where it's very, very difficult, and then there's times where it just shows up all the time. Okay, we got another one of these. So what we can actually do, this one gives us magic power growth. So we can actually keep that one and get rid of the other one. And what else gives us magic power? I guess we'll go for that. This is magical growth, so we're going to go and re-roll this one. We can go for the crit rate as well as magic power growth. There we go. See, perfect. We will get all that money back very, very quickly, so we don't have to worry about it. We did just open a door as well, so the more chests that we open and stuff like that, the more we're going to get anyway. And then, like I mentioned, when you're playing with a robot, as you can see, he absolutely clears everything in the map or the area that you're in. So you know he's going to do a good job of getting you all that extra gold, all those extra chests and ores and everything that you otherwise maybe struggle to get, or you know, you're trying to get and you just can't, or whatever the case may be. But if you're using him, you're in a good spot. Alright, so we got ourselves another tycoon, and now we try to get the third one. And we've nearly, actually we can go and put another pig in here for even more stats. Now what the tycoon does is if you get over 6,000 gold, the tycoon's then going to spend that, well, not spend the gold, but use that gold to actually become a lot stronger for us. So we got another magical crit rate and crit damage with gold growth, and we've got another chest piece over here with MP growth, so we're going to keep that as well. So 6 items over there, pretty good, pretty awesome. The only thing is I think we lost a bit of movement speed there. Getting a yellow blessing on magic power over here. Magic power plus 150 with crit rate and crit damage. So you can actually see we're at 280 crit rate and crit damage. That's pretty intense, with a lot of our damage coming from our fortune cat, who works off of, I think it's both magical and physical, ladies and gentlemen, but you know, if you've got more of one and some of the other, it still works out. Okay, we just used like 7,000 gold and we're already back up to half of that amount. So pretty intense over there, and that's why we do this method. Opening all those doors, getting as strong as possible. We are going to need another pig to be used very soon. But this is why Zubaji isn't needed. It just takes way too long sometimes to get him. Although I probably skipped a lot of beauties in the very beginning of the run anyway, so we probably could have got him, I just didn't. Okay, grab that, we get quite a lot of XP. I think the only thing we're missing is like life drain or something. We do get the boots. They are going to give us gold. The only thing is we lose the skill cooldown. I don't know if that's worth it. We're only at 30% now, but we've got 6 reds, so now we don't have to worry about reds. We can just kind of look at getting the perfect items with gold and re-rolling, or re-rolling items, get ourselves as much ore as possible, and so on and so forth. Let's see what happens. Definitely very good luck we're having over here getting all of these characters. I don't know why I just bought another pig. We really don't need one. Okay, lots of money. And another door has opened. We don't even need to worry about which doors we get. We're going to go for the magic penetration. So we are actually sitting on 145 magic pen. We need a lot more, but you can get a lot more from items. I think you need 400 magic penetration for an achievement. So there is red items that give you magic penetration. We just got to re-roll and get them. Or we don't have to re-roll. What we can do is actually sit here waiting for our fortune tycoon now at 8,000 gold to give us stats. But I think we are getting enough stats to complete this without him. Okay, there is the third one active. Boom. Let's see if we can land up getting ourselves just one Zubaji or anything like that. We could run something like Wolf Knight, maybe. Try and see what's happening, and a werewolf, but the time's already up for things like that. We should have done that a long time ago. It's not really necessary for what we have been doing. Maybe all growth would have been good as well. Okay, the mission was to destroy gold chests and raw ore. The raw ore, unfortunately, doesn't look like it's going to be happening. And gold chests, we were very close to it. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get all of them. That is a little bit of luck as well along the way. Let's see what we've got here. We can re-roll it. We get the magic power and the magic penetration with gold chests in this room as well, which is awesome. I don't know, let's see if we ever get the beauty. We finally did. So there's one of the piggy wiggies gone. Doesn't really help us. because it's also physical. And now we got the Phoenix, so we're not going to worry too much about the Phoenix. What we're actually going to do is run around trying to get all of our rooms done. But I actually want to try and focus, try and see if we can get another red or two that we're not using, so that we can turn them into other items. So let's see, do we get the magical one? No, we never, so it's kind of an unfortunate circumstance there. What we can do though, I wish there was a shortcut key. So they got all these keys over here. There's no, like they say, options, but there's nothing to, I wish there was an option to kind of get rid of the item, to put it into the bin, so that you don't have to drag each and every single one of them like we're doing over here. That would be a nice quality of life. But 2,000 ore, that's pretty hectic. Let's see what comes of it. Only one more red and it was trash. Okay, that's very unfortunate. Look, we got more than enough damage to defeat the Phoenix. As you can see, we got life steal, we've got health regen. We're actually sitting on 4k HP as well, so we're not too worried about that. The other thing we should have done is maybe just made sure that we could get what's the word I'm looking for, to make sure we could have used the tycoons more efficiently, like save my gold. But it is what it is, we don't really mind too much. I mean, think about it, that's a lot of damage for just the tycoons on the final level. We can take it down once because it is going to have its egg. So we do just want to stay away from that. Again, we do want to try and get... Okay, we did get the gold chest, that's perfect. So we did achieve something, which is better than nothing. And then we just want to try and keep the Phoenix. Okay, we ran away from this move anyway, so the fact that it used it is fine. And now we just slowly walk around, make sure the Phoenix is being attacked, and then we can still go and do everything else. Again, run away when it uses that move. It helps us anyway because we want to get more ore. Sitting on 9k gold, so we can actually go and try and make another item. We've got another red over there. Let's see, maybe the boots have a better time for us. And we do get the magic, but that's not really what we're looking for. We're on 2,500. It's fine. Let's see, we get the crit damage again. Really nice, but not what we were looking for. We could get rid of... No, we need life drain, I think. Actually, HP... Life drain isn't that amazing. 30% life drain. Oof, that's a lot of life drain going missing. I think HP... Oh, man, this is difficult. I think the magical crit damage is going to be better, so we'll get rid of that for now. We'll see. Because we do have a minute, a hot minute, to get rid of the Phoenix. So we need to make sure that we are actually able to do that. Alright, we are just that little bit too far away from the objective. Look, I didn't really focus on the objective, which maybe I should have. But let's go and defeat our friend the Phoenix over here now, because we've only got 38 seconds left. Ooh, that was nearly us losing our life. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen, 60,000 gold, which is an achievement to get in the game as well. We did 1.2 billion damage. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.